As Canadians make plans for summer vacations, thousands are getting on planes, though the federal government is still recommending against non-essential travel. As Heather Yourex-West explains, as more people fly, there are reports of possible exposure to COVID-19 on dozens of flights.
During what should be the height of the summer travel season, Canada's busiest airport is eerily quiet. Air travel has taken a massive hit because of the pandemic, but there are still thousands of people flying into and across the country, some bringing the virus with them. The Canadian government has flagged at least 31 flights so far this month for possible COVID-19 exposure. 17 of those were international flights. According to the Canada Border Service Agency, the number of international passengers arriving at Canadian airports each week has tripled since early May. Between June 29th and July 12th, roughly 91,300 travelers entered Canada by air. The good news is, because of cabin air filtration systems and policies requiring people wear masks, the virus doesn't seem to spread easily on the flights themselves.
I think at the end of the day, if the question is, can you get COVID-19 on an airplane? The answer is yes, of course you can. But I think the risk is much smaller than what people think.
It's what happens after passengers land that's more of a concern. It's why anyone entering the country is required to quarantine for 14 days. Though Air Canada would like to see those rules relaxed.
There are a bunch of options out there, and I think it's important to have that discussion and see what would make sense.
Among those options, allowing more travel with countries with low rates of transmission. But this infectious disease specialist says that option comes with risk.
We've also seen countries that have done a good job of getting the curve flat, and then they've had flare-ups.
It's why Ottawa says air travel rules will remain in place for now.
Preventing international travel is a continued thing we need to do.
Because even with restrictions, health officials are seeing how easily COVID-19 can take flight. Heather Yourex-West, Global News, Calgary.